Emergency phones not working, chemicals in the water out of balance. Those are some of the hazards identified by inspectors at our local pools. But missing from this checklist is another category that a Raleigh woman says cost her daughter her life. There is no requirement for electrical inspection. WRAL Investigates Sarah Kruger asked officials why they're not doing it.
I remember her in so many ways.
The reminders of Rachel Rosoff are all over her mom's home in Raleigh. Her photos, her writings. It's all Michelle Rosoff has left. Rachel, only 17, died in 2016 working as a lifeguard at a local pool. She was electrocuted by currents in the water, caused by a faulty wire that hadn't been inspected in 37 years.
She was the coolest person I've ever met in my life. She was my soul, man. Like, we were so connected.
In Wake County, pools undergo a series of tests before opening, checking things like water quality, water temperature, and signage. The WRAL Investigates team went through hundreds of pages of those inspection records, finding the most common hang-up was about emergency phones not working properly. Absent from this list is anything about electrical checks. WRAL was there as a Wake County team inspected a pool at the beginning of this season. An official told me when it comes to electrical, they look for imminent hazards only.
It may not pass if we do see something that needs to be checked out by an electrical inspector.
Why not do a more thorough electrical inspection or add staff that are capable of that?
We're registered environmental health specialists that enforce state rules, and it's not in our public swimming pool rules as far as electrical safety.
Michelle Rosoff fought for it to be a rule, lobbying the General Assembly after her daughter's death. The state did later recommend that every pool regularly hire a licensed electrician, but there's no mandate.
You know, I hate to say it, but I won't be surprised if it happens again in North Carolina.
She decided to turn her efforts somewhere she could make a change.
Yeah, that little saying, time heals everything, does.
No, you don't get over it, you just get through it.
You get through it.
Rosoff, a therapist by training, and Tracy Watson founded a group called Pangels, Parents of Angels.
The stories are different, but the end game's the same. We're living without our child.
That is the truth.
They host monthly meetups and even weekend retreats.
It makes you feel like, okay, what I'm feeling is normal.
While many think they shouldn't ask a parent about a child who died, Rosoff says this group is a way for her to center her daughter's story, so her impact lives on.
I'm like, I never forget. I'm like, you just remind me that you lived. Like, that's it. Like, I'm never going to forget it, you know?
Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Raleigh.
And a spokesperson for the Durham County Health Department told us that its team does a visual inspection of the copper bonding wire at the pump motor.
In Cumberland County, an official says electrical inspections are only done when a pool first opens and when there are permits for changes to a pool.